So we've been seeing Sony work out different remasters and remakes now, with the latest one being The Last of Us Part 1, and the latest rumor being a remaster of Horizon Zero Dawn, which has had the internet scratching its head since it got out there in a report. But today, we had a very odd situation take place with Sony seemingly teasing something with Bloodborne, and of course, it got the internet going crazy. We'll go over that here today. Guys, if you enjoy these videos, make sure you hit that like button. And if new here to the Small Plus channel, make sure you're subscribed down below. So this popped up on Twitter. Immediately, people start messaging me about it. And I'll admit, I looked at it and I didn't even really know what to make of it because, well, let's take a look at the tweet here. This is from Sony. Shout out to pushsquare.com, who did screenshot this tweet. And we'll go over why that's all we have left now. This is from Sony, the company, like the overall company, not PlayStation who tweeted this out, but Sony. Again, very strange. Just asking, can you see it? Which PlayStation game cover are we zooming in on? And obviously, it's a very zoomed in shot of the Bloodborne cover art, and everyone basically realized that right away. They go and they're like, "Oh yeah, it's Bloodborne." They're like, "Wait, that's Bloodborne. Why is Sony tweeting about a game that, I mean, people have been asking for something with Bloodborne for a while now. And it's not even just, hey, can you remake this game fully? People have just even asked for a patch to push it to 60 frames and kind of work out some of the frame timing and pacing that is an issue with the game, because Bloodborne itself is a very good Souls game. People absolutely love it, and for many, it's their favorite one. So it is very strange that it's pretty much been on the back burner for Sony essentially since it came out. It didn't even get like a PS4 Pro enhancement or anything. Again, very strange stuff. There's a lot of speculation as to why that's the case, whether it's just the involvement with FromSoft and Sony maybe trying to work it out. It's odd that they wouldn't be able to, because you figure as soon as they announce something with Bloodborne, and let's face it, we're seeing Sony do things like charge $10 to $20 to remaster a game and get that upgrade patch. Bloodborne is one that a lot of people would probably jump at, and it seems like, I mean, easy money for the most part, because it's already kind of been figured out. And I know Lance McDonald had a patch that pushed Bloodborne to 60 frames per second, and it seemed fine. And there are conflicting reports right now where, oh, Sony is doing something with it. No, Sony's not doing something with it. It's very strange stuff all the way around. Well, I guess Sony realized what they had done, and all I can assume here is that a social media manager thought it would be fun to get interaction and engagement on Twitter by posting up a close-up image of probably a game they really like, which is Bloodborne. It's not hard to imagine that someone who is running their social media account that day was like, oh, I really like Bloodborne. Let's do a zoomed in shot of this and see how many people recognize it. And obviously, a lot of people did. But about an hour later, they decided to delete the tweet. And I assume it's because after they put it out, it was getting quote tweeted, retweeted, and a ton of messages were flooding in. It does look like they are essentially teasing something with Bloodborne, even though it is their primary Sony company account and not PlayStation. It's still Sony tweeting about Bloodborne. And it's never made more sense than right now to do something with Bloodborne after Elden Ring and even Demon's Souls, which did, I think, fairly well on the PlayStation 5, all things considered, with that being more of a niche title in the Souls franchise, the Souls series. Elden Ring really pushed the series to the next level, and it seems like a follow-up that would make a ton of sense is Bloodborne, and not even just a full remake, but a remaster and a release on the PlayStation 5 as like a native title. Like, you get the PS5 box art, the re-release, the whole thing. Seems like easy money. I'm just not really sure what the deal is in the background, and now you see them tweet about it, and it just gets people wondering more and more about Bloodborne. But let me know what you guys think about this one down below. I just wanted to go over it very quickly because a lot of people were messaging me about it. Unfortunately, I don't actually think this means much with this tweet that was put out there, and they most likely deleted it, not because, oh, they were flying too close to the sun with the reveal that's coming up, but because they realized what they had done and how the internet was reacting to it. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll see you next time.